I want to introduce myself again, tell you a little bit about me. I'm Dr. Fredda Rosenbaum. I have a holistic dental practice in South Florida in Aventura. And I wanted to give you a little bit of information about why I became a holistic dentist, or how I became a holistic dentist. I graduated from dental school in New York in 1982. And many years later, I had a daughter. I have two daughters. They're both in their 30s now. The older one didn't feel well, and her main symptom was that her head felt funny, which is not an easy symptom to discern what's going on. We went to many doctors. She missed months of school and didn't feel well enough to go. And we went to every kind of doctor we could think of. Eventually, I ended up at a place where they did food allergy testing, and she was extremely sensitive to a huge array of foods. And 3 days off of the foods, and she was 100% better. But she had very limited things that she could eat at that time. And so he said, add the foods back in one at a time and see what affects her. Well, broccoli put her back in bed, and we were shocked. I thought I was being a good mom. I thought she was being a great kid, and I was feeding her broccoli, but it was making her sick. My next thought was, what am I putting in patients' mouths that they can't stop eating? They can't get away from it. I've cemented it into place. And when I mentioned this to the doctor who had done her testing, he says, your profession is out of their minds. He goes, I don't know how they justify putting mercury into people's mouths and think this is a good thing. And he sent me off to a dentist he had known in another part of the state who was a holistic dentist, and that began my re-education about dentistry.